my name is Sarabi, and I'm an advisor with College Connect Tempe, a career and college resource for the city of Tempe. I'm here today with another advisor, Cole, to talk to you about writing your personal statement for your college and scholarship application. In this video, we're going to do an overview of what the personal statement is, and then we're going to talk about some of the essay prompts, and then go into the process of writing and drafting your essay, and then end with some contact information for College Connect Tempe. So going over an overview of what the personal statement is, in essence, it's an essay that colleges and scholarships may ask for to find out your personality and find out about you. This is your opportunity to speak about personal achievements, experiences, or beliefs that aren't elsewhere in your application. It's an essay you write to show the admissions committee who you are and why you should be at their school.
Hello everyone, I'm Cole, and we'll now go over prompts, and we will discuss what institutions may ask for them and common questions and themes. So first, common institutions include University of California, Common App, Coalition App, and individual colleges. And through these prompts that we're going to show, you will see how many of them are very similar, either the question or the theme. For example, if we look at Common App prompts, here are a few, and please feel free to pause the video if you'd like to read the questions. And you'll see here, there's a handful. So for Common App, you will only choose one prompt, and the actual essay will be 250 words to 650 words, meaning about a page to 2 pages. And typically you don't want it to be any more than 2 pages, just so it's short, but also interesting. And next, we will look at University of California prompts. And here you see that they tend to be 350 words each, and you answer 4 of the prompts. And again, we'll look at Coalition App prompts. And for these, they tend to be 500 to 550 words. So that'll be a little less than 2 pages. And if you've been looking at the questions throughout the video, you will have seen now that there are common themes, such as life experiences, challenges, certain events or skills that make you unique, and also just what makes you, if you have any quirks about yourself. And it's very important in these essays that you give a concrete conclusion and concrete evidence. So whether it's talking about a time where you solved a problem, just make sure you show the results of what you solved and how it had a benefit. Or maybe if you're talking about a skill that you have, just show examples of how you have used that skill and how it does make you unique, or how that skill is only unique to you. And we will now look at the brainstorming process.
All right, so like Cole said, we're going to go into the brainstorming process and the overall process as you write your essay. So we've split it up into 3 steps. First, we're going to start with brainstorming, and then after you brainstorm, you write your first draft of your essay, and then you edit, and then finally write your final draft. Now, brainstorming is one of the most important steps because this is when you formulate a plan for your essay and decide what values and events you might want to highlight throughout your life. So we have 3 examples of brainstorming ideas that you could use to write not only your personal statement, but any kind of essay. And keep in mind that these aren't the only ways you can brainstorm. But the first one we have on our list is making a bubble chart or a web. So for this type of brainstorming, you make a web of any events and values you may want to highlight from your life, and then you connect the dots about why it's important and why it's relevant that the readers know about it. This is really helpful because while readers want to hear about an event, they want to hear about how it's important to you. So using a web can give you the opportunity to go deeper into what really happened during that time in your life. The second brainstorming option you have is a flow of consciousness. So for this type of brainstorming, you set a timer for 30 minutes and you pull out a notebook and a pencil or a pen, and then you write for 30 minutes without looking back at the previous words you wrote. You don't write for grammar or for syntax, you just write for content. And you'll notice that after 30 minutes, since you're just writing from what your brain is thinking, you might recognize that you're focusing on key events over and over. And that's a sign that maybe that's something you might want to write about because it's really important to who you are and what your personality is. And then the third brainstorming idea we have for you is to answer every prompt. So as Cole went through the prompts earlier, you may have noticed that there are a lot of options. So what can be helpful is to take all of the prompts and put them on a Google Doc or print them out and write 1 to 2 sentences or bullet points for every single prompt. And then you can go back and go into further detail. And you'll notice that some of them may be easier to write about. And so those might be the essays that you want to draft first.
And now we will go over drafting and edits. So the first part is you will have the first draft, the second draft, and maybe more after that. With the first draft, you will just answer the question and you do not worry about the word count or maybe specific requirements. And after doing some edits, you will start your second draft, and this will be fixing the word count, grammar, and other problems that you might have caught in the drafting area. And different forms of editing, it includes peer review, so this may be asking a friend. You can also ask a counselor, and that includes us here at College Connect. If you ever need some help on your personal statement, feel free to email us or ask one of us, and we are very happy to help you to read your essay and point out any potential problems or any ways to improve it. And finally, self-review. And this is very important, just so you know, this essay is about you and it sounds like you. And this is the end of our personal statement video. We discussed what a personal statement is. It's essentially the personality of your applications. So make it about you and show yourself off. Talk about how you're unique or how you're very special or how you have a strength that many others do not have. Additionally, there are many ways to brainstorm, whether it's creating a flow sheet, whether it's writing answers to a couple of the questions. And always make sure that you edit, ask others for help, whether it's us here at College Connect or maybe a friend. And with these tools, we hope that you can create a successful personal statement.